Residents and businesses on the Isle of Skye are urging the government to do more to attract a regular air service to the island. The Scottish Cabinet met in Portree today, where they heard islanders demand improved transport links. Well, Nicola McCally is on Skye for us tonight. Nicola.
Well, yes, Norman, we're at a spot here overlooking Portree Harbour. It's the height of the holiday season, lots of people all around the island. But people who live here on Skye say there could be even more if there were regular air links to Skye. Today they had the chance to put their views direct to government when the Scottish Cabinet met here in Portree.
Blow karting on Broadford airstrip. There hasn't been a regular air link on Skye since the 1980s. But lately there's hope the winds of change will blow here soon.
Speaking to local people and visitors alike, and people who just drive down the track here to have a look at the airstrip, there does seem to be a demand for a reintroduction of an air link between Skye and the mainland, and maybe Glasgow and London as well.
A consultation is currently underway on the feasibility of air services for Skye. In nearby Kyle, seafood exporters say it would be a huge boost for business.
It would be a huge benefit for us. We could even air freight from Broadford if we had air links. Currently we're working with Leeds, Bradford and Manchester, sometimes Edinburgh. So obviously driving our product down to these airports has a huge cost.
Gaelic College Sholmorostig is world renowned and attracts students from across the globe. But heads of education here feel Skye is missing out without an air link.
Skye is one of the few islands that's not served by an air service, and it's time in the 21st century that was corrected. It did happen in the 1980s. There was a service here, and I myself was a traveller on that service, and it was a great boon at the time.
Today, Skye residents had the chance to put their questions to the Scottish Cabinet when they met on the island. First Minister Alex Salmond says the government is looking at the issue.
We're certainly listening to what people have got to say, hence the reason for the consultation at the present moment. There's no doubt some of the links we've reintroduced with the islands in particular from Oban have been hugely successful. I mean, the link to Colonsay, for example, and a variety of other islands, which are giving an alternative route to getting to some of the outlying places of Scotland. It gives a lot of connectivity and allows people that extra option.
A study 5 years ago estimated the upgrading of the Ashig airstrip would cost between 11 million and 48 million pounds. Those behind the growing campaign for an air service here will hope the money can be found to get this project off the ground soon.
Well, Transport Minister Alec Neil says the government are looking into this. He says the survey by Hightrans will look at what resources there are for these flights and is there a demand for them. Well, the people who live and work on Skye say yes, there is. They're quite a determined bunch. They've had their Skye Bridge for a few years now, and they'll be hoping that it will soon be joined by some Skye flights. From Portree, back to you.
Nicola, thanks for that.